Hey everyone, it's Ryan here with another movie review. Don't know why I said it like that. This one is for Hitman's Bodyguard. I watched this last night with my friend. This stars Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. Ryan Reynolds was sort of like a AAA level bodyguard for ages until, unfortunately, someone he's protecting gets shot. And then it sort of like goes a couple of years down the line, he's sort of like in the worst state possible, but still like doing bodyguard type stuff. Got a hiccup then. And then whilst that's happening, Samuel L. Jackson's like, you got the Belarus president who's like some super corrupt, evil political, like, yeah, not warmonger, but just like he's just super evil, killing a bunch of innocent people. He's in a court case, and the only person they can have to testify against him is Samuel L. Jackson's character, who's like this world class like hitman. Basically unkillable, so many people try to kill him and they can't kill him. He has to be transported from Manchester to Amsterdam, and whilst he's being transported, there's the like Belarus militia or whatever for the Prime Minister, basically trying to take him out. So obviously then he can walk free and continue to do whatever he wants. It took me half the film, for some reason, to realise it was Gary Oldman. But the funny thing is, he looks a lot like he does when he's Commissioner Gordon, but his accent is like Reznov from Call of Duty Black Ops. Like, that's why it sort of like sounded familiar, and then as soon as I put the face to it, I was like, oh, it's just him playing Reznov. And like, I was just like, oh, it's Gary Oldman. Yeah, so that's going on. There's this other side character that sticks with Samuel L. Jackson for a bit. She's like some rookie Interpol, like, police, whatever. They hide out in like some Coventry hideout. There was someone that was watching it afterwards, like, why do it have to take place in Coventry? Coventry sucks. Like, thinking it was actual Coventry. I think it was London Coventry. You know. I don't think they can go from Manchester to Coventry in an instant to then fly him out to, you know. I don't think Coventry looks like where it did. But yeah, they end up in a hideout. She has to make a call to Ryan Reynolds' character. It turns out they were partners before, not like partners, but like they were in a relationship before and like just purely hate each other. Like, he blamed her for the reason like, he had such a perfect record, and he blamed her for the guy getting assassinated because he opened up to her. Like, he was like, I fell in love with you. I opened up to you. I told you my client's name. Next you know, he died. I was up here. Now I'm down here. The dead guy's up here. And Samuel Jackson comes out. He's just like, oh, what's wrong with you, motherfucker? Like that. And it turns out, like, they've had a history before. And they're, like, fighting for ages. Eventually, Samuel Jackson bleeds out because he's been shot in the foot before. And whilst he's, like, he's got, like, blood transfusion for, like, slowly having blood put into him. Samuel Jackson's right around sat there. He's like, do you know this guy's tried to kill me 27 times? 28! Fucking brat. It's just like, it's 28 times now. He's like just throwing cards at him like that. And it's literally just like, she goes off to do whatever, so he has to take care of Samuel L. Jackson's character. He's literally just doing everything to piss Ryan Reynolds off. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? And he's like, what? He goes, no, not the blood thing. I mean this stupid hipster crap that I'm wearing. He goes, I brought an extra pair of... He goes, am I wearing pants as well? He's like, yes, you are. And he goes, he's like, I won't be changing them again. He goes, hey, they call it swinging dick for a reason. But yeah, so eventually he has to get him off. Basically, all sorts of hijinks and comedy happens. Samuel L. Jackson is just like a complete maniac, just laughs at everything. And he's just trying to piss Ryan Reynolds off as much as possible. Like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was hilarious. Samuel L. Jackson, as just a complete nutcase, is funny as hell. These two together, I could happily watch anything if it's a comedy-based thing. The nice thing is, there's sort of like 4 stories going on, but the main one you can easily ignore, which is Ryan Reynolds trying to get him from point A to point B, because there's so much stuff going on. You get like backgrounds onto each character, which is nice. Samuel L. Jackson, the reason he became the Hitman was because when he was a teenager, a guy came in to kill his... he was like, guy came to church. The priest said, you can take whatever you want. He says, oh, I'm not here for anything. murders the priest. So then, in an act of revenge, he then kills the guy, and then he feels that he's a good guy taking out bad people. And then he basically makes Ryan Reynolds question himself. He's like, has anyone ever died by your hands? It's like, have you ever thought that, what's worse, the guy killing the bad people or the person protecting them? And Ryan Reynolds is like, yeah, when we first met, when I first met Thingy, it was sort of by accident. I just finished bodyguarding someone, and guy died of a heart attack. You can protect him from bullets, you can protect him from explosions, can't protect him from eating mustard for 87 years. And there's a bit like he's eating something, and he like drops the little cocktail stick, I guess, on the guy. That sort of like makes an all-out war happen, and then she's sort of like charging after the guy she's trying to get, falls onto Ryan Reynolds' character, and they sort of like fall in love instantly. And like Ryan Reynolds' character is like he plans everything. Like his thing is like boring is best, where it's just like, no, you just need to plan everything, just make everything go to a routine. And Samuel Jackson's just like trying to convince him, it's like, look, that's why you're boring as shit. She's got to be special if she puts up with your crap. Boring is best. You got to do it this way. You got to do it. There's not many people that would do that. People very slap you and leave you for stuff like that. And like Samuel Jackson's also doing it for love as well, because his whole case is, I will go if you let my wife out of prison. And then like he's basically trying to build that back up. So yeah, they sort of got their sort of like love connections, and they bond a bit, but just not fully, which is nice, because normally they have a whole, we're best buds now, which they don't have that. They eventually get to Amsterdam, a lot of shit going down. Obviously they have a little fallout moment, but then Ramirez realised, I still have to protect this guy, I still have to do my job. So he has to go and help him. But yeah, very funny. Really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, in the end, they get to the court case just in time. Gary Oldman literally flips. He's like, I don't care what you think. I will still be innocent. I will roam free. I will still be this evil bastard. I will kill millions of innocent people because I have the power to. Like, literally just confesses it to it all. Basically tries to get the courthouse blown up so he can escape. They start chasing him down. Brian Reynolds sort of eventually takes a bullet for Samuel Jackson, who then runs off after the Belarus president. Eventually catches him. There's a helicopter almost trying to shoot him down. Guy in the helicopters get shot down. There's a giant explosion, pans around. It's just Samuel Jackson's character. They just stood there like, oh, I've waited a long time for this. There's a nice bit in the court where he goes, so your name is this person? He goes, no, actually it's this. I sort of had a forceful father, like stepdad, who, I thought if I had the name, like if I changed my surname, he would whip me. Was left. Like the whip would stay up, the belt would stay on more. Turns out it wouldn't. My actual father was a priest, and it cuts to Ryan Reynolds' face where he's just like, oh, the priest was his dad. Shit. Yeah, it sort of like gives you more of a, not like connection, but you just feel the sympathy for Samuel Jackson's character. So then there's a bit where he's like, obviously goes off, and then chases him down, shoots him in the foot. And he's like, get on the, trying to think now. It's like, get on the edge of the roof or something, like the little, get on the ledge. That's it, the ledge. He's like, get on the ledge. He just starts laughing. He's like, you think that killing me is going to change anything? What, you've killed so many people? It's like, I'm just another step in your thing. It's never going to change what people think of you. You're always going to be this evil bastard. He just basically just laughs at me, saying, you think I give a fuck what people think of me? And just like kicks him off the roof. Goes back to the end. Ryan Reynolds sort of like getting surgery, sort of like made amends with his ex. And then he sort of like sees out Samuel Jackson. He's like, oh, for God's sake, can someone just tase him or something? It's just like, get him away from me. He goes, look, because of you, I've now talked about it. He goes, yeah, and because of me, your relationship is now being fixed. He goes, yeah, that is true. It's like literally just about, and like, because there's a nice plot twist that I didn't see coming, where it turns out it wasn't his ex's fault that the guy got shot. It turns out Samuel Jackson's character shot him. He goes, oh, that was me, I did that. It's like, and like you just see the look on his face change, like, what? It's just like, I just thought I had some time, and just thought I'd do a second job out of the way. I saw you there, and I saw the guy. I thought, oh, why not? It's my best shot yet. I did it from 300 yards with a sniper. And then that's literally why they fall out. He's just, there's a bit where he's like walking off. He's, oh, God, he's like, oh man, you must be real pissed finding out that it was me. It's like, I'm surprised you didn't know it was me. He's like, yeah, I thought it was her. He goes, oh, I bet you had that Home Alone look on your face when you saw him, like, ah! And it just ends on that, and I just thought it was brilliant. Like I said, brilliant movie. Can happily watch it again. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, it's not like amazingly brilliant that it made me laugh for ages, but it's one of those movies I could watch a few times without a problem. Very funny. Samuel L. Jackson, sort of like his Kingsman character. It's so not like unlike him, but it just proves his range. Just him in this has made me laugh as well. There's a lot of laughs to have with the movie and very enjoyable. Let me know what you think of Hitman's Bodyguard if you watched it, and I shall see you in the next one. Right, bye.